Welcome to this presentation, where I will try to draw a connection between electronic music, Heidegger's question concerning technology, and Freud's Uncanny. The pioneering works of Ikutaro Kakehashi, founder and creator of the Japanese Roland Corporation, and Robert Moog, the American genius behind the first analog synthesizer, reshaped forever the world of music. The advent of electronic music technologies from the early 60s changed all the aspects of this art. Specifically, the widespread of computer and synthesizer technologies abruptly redefined the way music is made and the ways musicians express their ideas. A synthesizer is an electronic musical instrument which generates audio signals that may be converted to sound. These devices may imitate traditional musical instruments such as piano, flute, vocals, or they may recreate natural sounds such as ocean waves. But more interestingly, these devices are capable of generating novel electronic timbres. Music technology has therefore been and is being used in many modernist and contemporary experimental music works and performances. So, what lies at the heart of this great change? What is the motor that made possible all this? Well, technology it is. Martin Heidegger, in his influential work entitled The Question Concerning Technology in 1954, sets out to provide an account for the essence of technology. So Heidegger's main idea is that technology is nothing more than an instrument, and as such, has the end of bringing something into appearance, to let it come forth into presencing, from concealment to unconcealment. In these terms, technology brings forth something mysterious, and this enigma seems to be, for Heidegger, the revelation of being. To express this, he uses the term Gestell, which literally can be translated to enframing. And in defining the essence of technology as Gestell, Heidegger is telling us, he indicates that all that is present in the world has been enframed. What is revealed in this world, what has shown itself as itself, required first an enframing, a way to be seen and understood, a way to actually exist in the world. So, as he moves towards the end of the essay, Heidegger shifts his focus towards the link between technology and the arts. Very interesting. So, although he mainly refers to literature and poetry, I believe the same can be related to the art of music. So, how is this? Well, Heidegger's text clearly drives us towards a new understanding. Electronic music has been enframed by technology, by its hardware and software components that constitute drum machines, synthesizers, and other exciting and at times weird electronic instruments. Technology has challenged forth, revealed the real as a standing reserve, using Heidegger's word, and in this case, the real, the standing reserve, is electronic music, which resembles the huge radical shift in the history of music in the 60s, in the 70s, and it resembles what, in my opinion, had to happen at that time. Again, Heidegger presents art as a way to navigate this mystery, this paradox of the being. Gestell as gathering together, for the purpose of revealing, for the purpose of presenting something. And art, it is indeed the way, because the artist, the musician in this case, views the world as it is and as it reveals itself. Most importantly, instruments, electronic musical instruments, put forth and allow the unveiling of new human artistic expressions and applications. So for the purpose of this presentation, I also wanted to show you guys how these synthesizers can make some very cool, interesting, and weird sounds. So here I have a drum machine and a MIDI keyboard which is supposed to manipulate a digital synthesizers that runs through my computer. So here's a sound that represents and emulates sounds that insects make. here we have plugin that makes sounds that resembles cartoons or something similar. But let's go over something that runs in modular systems, and something like this. This is very good. Or you can have something more enjoyable. Also, you can recreate drum sounds that are like drum sounds, but they're actually synthesized. Something like this. A lot of cool stuff. Finally, Heidegger says that technology is deeply rooted in us, as it resembles our desires and needs. So here, I cannot stop myself from seeing a clear connection with Freud's philosophy. And again, electronic music seems to fit into this scenario. Electronic music happens to be able to convey the same feelings as traditional instruments would, but with the added capacity of flavoring these sounds, these traditional sounds, which ultimately can convey quite uncanny feelings. In this way, what was deeply hidden inside of us, concealed as a homely secret, is now exposed and revealed. Electronic musical instruments unconceal a totally novel array of sound creation and arrangement. Experiences arising from the interaction with these sounds that may now feel eerie, unfamiliar, but yet have the power to reveal the truth to us, the revelation of being.